Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another mod showcase for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation. Today I'm going to be showing off 3 separate mods for Minecraft console that actually are all really unique, really funny, and might make you laugh, and also show you the potential of the future on this stuff. And what you might immediately say to all of that is, wait a minute Toycat, I'm not entirely sure there are mods for it. Are you confused, or are you just trying to mislead us? And the simple answer to that is, there's not mods in the form that 4J are eventually going to implement in this game, so it's not like DLC you can download from the store or anything, but what there is you can technically download your game save right now, and you can play around with the file, and you can do some slightly interesting things. That's how stuff like the zombie horse was found, like stained glass for instance, and in this case we have 3 separate mods by a guy called The Orange. I'll link his I'll link his Twitter, I'll link the download, and I'll also link whatever else I can find in the description. And basically what he has done is he's made 3 separate mods. The first one is I avoided looking at these because they just make me laugh. They are dogs with minecarts with chests on their backs, so they look entirely ridiculous, but they're a pretty cool thing I'm going to show off in a second. There is also a zoom in function, kind of like Optifine on the PC, so you can zoom in really close here. And what we finally have is a pair of boots, which actually give us the ability to run 5 times faster. So yeah, 3 really cool mods that I hope you like, so please do like it if you do, because these kind of show off the future of what could be coming for mods on the console, because these are possible just by rearranging the save data and playing around with the MBT stuff, but it shows what could be done by 4J in a much more refined way. So for instance, dogs of chests, you could see that being done with like actual chest strapped to their back in a mod, stuff like that in future could be really cool stuff. So hopefully you do like it, and I know a lot of you guys like these mod showcases, so let me know if you want to see more also way down in the comments. But let's get straight into the video and show off these dogs with chests on their back, because you might be so confused as to why this happened, why the monstrosity is here, and finally, like, what use do they even have? Are they just meant to go on minecarts but also be dogs? And the simple answer to that is these are kind of a cool function that I could see using if you wanted a modded survival, because basically if you tame these dogs, so let's try and get the dog here and not the minecart, which is easier said than done, to be honest. What you can actually do with a tame dog is he'll actually follow you around. So if we just let him go into running mode, basically, if you have a donkey, which is kind of the alternative to this, the donkey only has 15 chest slots, and you have to ride it the entire place, or you have to drag it with a lead. Whereas all of these dogs, so let's actually, let's tame all of them, actually. Let's show you a bunch of these dogs. So let's try and tame this one. It's pretty difficult, because, they have such a small hitbox because of the minecart. Basically, there we go, got a second one. Let's get a third one just over here, and there we go. So once you have 3 dogs following you, if you lose them, so if you go in a cave or something and then you need them to follow you, what will actually happen is that the chests will teleport to you. So these are portable chests that follow you around, basically, and it's the funniest thing just to look at, because they're just dogs like them being pack mules in the woods, and it's the funniest thing. It's a nice little improvement on the donkey. I wish the donkey had an option to do this, because the dogs are just running around so loyally following my chest. So if you want to store stuff on the go, this is where the potential comes from this. I think the potential for a console mod in the future is reasonably unlikely, because it's kind of like the donkey. I imagine though, having all animals being able to hold chests is something that would be a cool, like, animal edition mod. But yeah, they're the dogs with chests on their back. I think they're hilarious. I think they have a lot of potential just for laughter. But as far as actual practical function, I think they're a little limited, but still really cool in my opinion. So what else do we have here? We have this stick in my inventory that I showed you earlier. So this second mod I'm going to be showing off, it's a pretty cool one in my opinion, because what it does is it allows you to zoom in kind of like you can Optifine. So I took a lot more damage than I wish I had there. You saw it just there a second ago. When you have this stick in play, well, it allows you to zoom in, kind of like, like I mentioned with Optifine. So why is this so useful? Why would you even want to zoom in? So imagine you're looking around, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I think I see something over there. Is that a diamond block? You can zoom in. And you're like, oh, that's just an ice block. And if you look really carefully, if you look over there, you can't really see what I'm going to talk about in a second. But if you zoom in, you can see there's actually a block there behind those vines. Whereas from here, it's not so obvious. So yeah, you can see a few really cool things like that with this block. The way it actually does that is it has a massive decrease on speed. It basically gives you infinitely 0 speed. So you're technically moving, but you're also technically not moving. And basically, because it slows you down so much, when you speed up, you increase your field of view. When you slow down, you decrease it. And it means you zoom in, basically. So yeah, that's basically what happens here. You can jump around the place, because you can still jump and move, but yeah, besides that, you can't do a whole bunch. But yeah, cool idea for an item. I think this could definitely work with some PvP stuff, because being able to zoom in people is useful. Also, just having this bound to a controller button might be more useful than that. Like I mentioned, it's in the very popular PC mod Optifine, so maybe it sees its way into the console for something like that in the future. But moving on from that, let's put on these boots so I can show you. Yeah, these work the opposite way, because they increase your speed so much that basically they give your field of view like this massive angle. So this is like the PC field of view options, but turned turned up all the way to the max, and yeah, these boots are really cool because they allow you to run super fast. So I'm not really using them properly yet. I'll show you full speed just now then, shall we? As you can see, while you're jumping, you don't get too much speed, but when you're on flat ground, you can run insanely fast with these boots, and they're just ridiculous. So that's what these boots do. They increase your speed by somewhere in like the factor of 5, I believe. And what's even cooler than that is if you go crouch, so normally you crouch without these on. Let me just quickly show you that. If you crouch without these on, you go like a block every 2 or 3 seconds. Whereas if you put these boots on, you can go this fast, which is entirely insane if you ask me. But it's one of the things it can do. So, super speed boots. I think the practical use for these is more just for fun. Again, I think in creative, like, imagine being able to actually fly around like this in creative. It would be just an insanely useful little tool, if you ask me. As well as just, being able to get around places faster. I think they have a lot of use in that regard. I think, super speed boots should... I think having options to do this stuff in creative would be nice, because we can't mod it on like you can on PC. But as far as the practical use for these things, I think the telescope will probably make its way at some point. I think the speed boots might have some form of use. Like, it'd be nice if you could alter the speed and the health, like you can with these things. And I think the other things are very interesting concepts that I'd hope to see something like this, just so I can laugh again, like I did the very first time I saw dogs with chests on their back. So, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have liked it, please do like it and let me know. Share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I do a bunch of Minecraft, Xbox, and PlayStation videos, just like this one. If you play Minecraft console, I'm sure you'll like. I do a mod showcase every now and then when I see interesting mods like these ones, and I also do stuff like the latest news and mods, the latest seeds, all the store stuff. If you play Minecraft console, I'm sure you'll enjoy. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.